Today, I am ready to tackle this storage space. If you need some decluttering motivation, this video is for you. I bet you have a storage space that needs some decluttering as well. So let's do this together. It's always better with a friend. Let's get started. I've heard that you shouldn't store your paint in the garage because of the temperature fluctuations. This is where I store mine. I also store some other random stuff in here. I am often lazy or just plain tired after grocery shopping, so I just drop the whole package instead of taking each item out. I do prefer to have them out of the package because it looks nicer and is easier to grab, and there's one less piece of garbage. We have been needing to replace some smoke alarms. Instead of actually doing it, I just threw the package in here. So I'm gonna take them out of the package and bring them to my room where I will see them every day. Maybe it will help me to get them installed. I don't usually store toilet paper in here, but I had too much upstairs, so it ended up here. I'm going to put these aside to take to a couple of bathrooms. I think that this is a grout we used in a shower remodel several years ago. It was hard, so garbage. I have a few bottles and cans from some projects I've done over the years. I probably won't use them, but I'm just not sure. If I haven't used them by the next time I go through this, I will throw them out. Years ago, we bought these heating and cooling packs. They seemed really cool because you activate them by bending the little metal piece inside. It then gets hot, but you have to boil them to get them back to normal, which was a huge pain. So we haven't used them in years. I'm gonna go ahead and donate them. Some were never even opened. There are some accessories that came with it too. This hasn't even been opened. I don't know how long we've had this, but we don't need it. I tried a project a couple years ago that used this iron-on wood edging. Well, the project was a disaster, and I won't use this again, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out. And here's just a couple items that just needed to be put away. Do that right now. This was for a project. I don't need any of those. Or that, or that. Almost gone. This one's pretty old and gone almost. I'm probably just gonna toss that too. This one looks brand new. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that. Go outside. All of these need to go out to the garage. This is the part I have been wanting to declutter for a while. The paint buckets. That's our new upstairs paint. This was paint that I painted my girls' rooms years ago. It's garbage. Do that color again. Same with this one. Pretty sure this is a satin. That's what I use for trim. I'm gonna keep that. It's a brand new primer. I'm gonna keep that. Let's see, this is bedrooms upstairs. I'm gonna keep that just in case. I don't know how long paint lasts. This one's from 2010. It's 2022, so it's 13 years old. I think I'm just gonna throw it out because it's probably not good anymore. I'm just gonna throw that one out. This was from my old house. You don't need that. So was this. Don't need that. This is exterior paint on this house for trim. I'm gonna keep this just so that I know the color. If it's gone bad, that's okay. I will get a new can, but I'm gonna keep it for now. This one, wish I knew. I don't know. This one's a question. Ceiling paint. I'll hang on to that. There's not a ton left, but it's not that old. This is our basement color. I don't like the color anyway, and we're gonna be repainting down here eventually, so this is garbage. This is the same thing, garbage. Let's see. This is basically gone. I'm gonna throw that out. I'm gonna keep that. Garbage. That was from our old house. I actually like this color. This is a color that I painted a dresser with. I don't know. I'm gonna hang on to it just in case it still is good. I also have these paints, but these are all paints I've used in the last couple of years. I believe, except maybe this green right here. Oh no, this is the color of my kitchen cabinet. So yeah, these are all paints that I'm gonna use or keep. So I'm gonna put those on the shelf with these paints that I'm gonna keep as well. I'm gonna go through this paint bucket. I know there's probably a bunch of stuff I can throw away. Maybe just try and organize it because it's in such a big, huge bucket. I've got some other containers here that I could put it all in, so I'm gonna try that. A Nerf ball. Yep. That was inside this. All right, still a good amount. I'm gonna hang on to that. Keep those. This goes to a thing upstairs. I don't know where I'm gonna put that, but I might need it. Okay. Definitely want this caulking gun. Just got that much left. This is for my shower. Caulk in my shower, so I'm gonna hang on to that. Oh, I try to do good at keeping my paintbrushes nice, but this is the only one I really use. This is not nice anymore. This is not either. I'm gonna throw these out. I like to hang on to paint sticks. More wood glue. Actually, I'm gonna put some here. I've got some going outside, but I'm gonna put some here. I should have cleaned that off. I use that tool all the time. I'm painting sanding blocks. Feels pretty worn. Pretty worn. Garbage. This does not need to go in here. I don't know where I'm gonna put this. I have a tape thing upstairs. Maybe I'll put it with that if I have space. Okay. Sanding paper. Sanding block. Garbage. Garbage. Cat cloth, I use those sometimes. I haven't used them as much anymore, but oh, this is totally busted. So that's going in the garbage. Another one, that. These are all yes. Yes. Garbage. Probably garbage. Brand new. All right, these are my drop cloths. Garbage. Tape. Oh, this is duct tape. Does not belong in here. Plenty of tape. Stuff. And there's putty. I don't even know how sticky that's supposed to be. And that. I think that's something my husband used. This is what I like to do. Keep these looking nicer. This is how I should store them. That way they stay nice. I don't really care for this tool. I don't know, I'm gonna think about that. I do have two of them. I do use that sometimes. All this random sanding paper. I'm gonna throw it out. other paintbrush. Okay, this was the color of my old shower, or from my old house. I don't need it. Let's go on. Yeah, I might need this. I think it's brand new, and so is this. Oh, that's the biscuit color. I don't need that one. Razor blade. To use that. Another. That's where it went. Ha! It's empty. Needs to be cleaned out, so I'm gonna go clean that out. Get this organized. We have had an ant problem recently. We had pest control come spray, but I found a bunch crawling around in here, so I put down some of this powder. I sure hope it gets rid of them. Now that I've gone through this shelving, I'm going to organize it and put it away. These containers are not pretty or matching, but they will work. Maybe one day I'll get something that looks better, but don't be afraid to use what you have and save your money. This is real life. Not everything needs to look pretty. This is too dry. Going in the garbage. I'm just sorting items into these 3 containers. One has the spray paints and small cans and bottles for other projects. This one is for some of the supplies to paint a wall. The small one is for glues and caulk. The container is too small, but again, I'm just working with what I have. I'm going to use this big bucket for the bulkier paint supplies. Now I need to clear out this space so that I can work on the other side. I'm gathering all the paint cans that are garbage and putting them in my trunk to take to the recycling center. These brown wood pieces belong to my boys' bed to convert it to a bunk bed. I likely won't use these again, but I'm going to go ahead and keep it in case we give away the beds down the road. But these white boards are the parts for making bunk beds with my girls' beds. But one of the beds broke, so these can be thrown away. I don't know where else to store these random wood pieces, so they are behind the door in my food storage. It works. This bag has more pieces and parts to the bunk bed, so I'm just sticking it back by the other pieces of wood. When we updated our kitchen, we were thinking of replacing our countertops, but our current counters matched well and they're in great shape, so we saved the money and kept what we had. So these were the samples. I kept them because I do like them and I might use one of them for my bathroom counter, and these are the tiles for our shower, so I kept those as well. My dog doesn't use a kennel anymore, plus this one is kind of small for her, but we might need it one day, so I'm gonna keep it. I kept some of these old kitchen knives and pans thinking that they would be good for camping, but the knives are dull and the pans are wearing out and everything sticks to them. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these. I was gifted these cute little snowman salt and pepper shakers years ago. I've never used them. They're tarnished and I don't really want them, so they will be donated. Sorry, Mom. I am gonna keep this dish drain. I have needed it several times before when our dishwasher broke. Crossing my fingers that I won't need it again. I haven't cleaned the top of this fridge, probably ever, so I'm giving it a quick wipe down. A quick vacuum will finish up this space and make it sparkle. Plus, vacuuming is my favorite chore, so it doesn't bother me at all. My food storage is attached to this other storage room. I decluttered and organized it a couple months ago, and if you want to see the video that I did, I will link it down below. But I wanted to keep it nice and clean, so I took 15 minutes to quickly put everything away. I made sure to put the jars of peaches from last year in front, so we use those up first. While I had COVID a couple weeks ago, I was so concerned about all my fresh peaches going to waste. My cute mother-in-law came and got them and freeze-dried, froze, and canned pie filling for me. Isn't that so nice? This flour bag was too big to put in the bucket before when it was full. It fits now, but I had to check for ants. Gross, huh? Again, my favorite part is vacuuming. Unfortunately, my vacuum died mid-vacuum. I had it charged for a while. Fortunately, I had another one. I do love both of these vacuums. The second purchase was an impulse buy, but I wanted one for the basement too. I like each of them for different reasons. I recommend them as well, so I'll link them down below if you want to check them out. In addition to all the paint cans, I got a good amount of garbage leaving my house. This is a pile I need to put away, and these are the items to donate. Oh, it feels amazing to have the inside and outside of the storage room decluttered, organized, and clean. But don't worry, there's a lot more of that coming. The rest of the basement needs a lot of work, even down those 2 halls that you can't see, so watch for those videos coming up. This door was pretty dirty, so I gave it a quick wipe while I was at it, along with the baseboards. This looks and feels so much better. Watching this now, I can see that I can put the dish strainer on the empty spot on the shelf. The freezer top will be empty. Yay! I really appreciate you being here today, and I hope this gave you some motivation. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, a thumbs up would be appreciated, and I would love for you to subscribe so we can become better friends. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.